All right, it's January 23rd, 2021. It's a Saturday, and it's about 10:30 a.m. So I just did some Ring Fit Adventure, getting some exercise with that game. That game is fantastic. Yeah, the graphics aren't like mind-blowing, but there's a surprising amount of depth. And using exercise as a way to interact with the game is just, it's so refreshing and new. So I love it. You know, over the past couple weeks, I've played that game way more than I have played Cyberpunk 2077. In fact, I look forward to playing Ring Fit Adventures and getting some exercise in, where I don't feel that necessarily with Cyberpunk 2077 anymore. And you know, it's not that Cyberpunk 2077 is a bad game. It's still very good, but it suffers from all the similar problems that plague all open world RPGs. And that is that if you are in the middle of a uninteresting mission, you kind of don't want to go back to it. You know, it just kind of drags and it feels boring. And the difficulty is you don't really know which missions are going to be the good ones. So you're going to pick one and embark on it, but you don't necessarily know if it's going to be any good. So yeah, I mean that's my issue with Cyberpunk 2077 right now. You know, the world is still beautiful. It's wonderful to look at. You know, the soundtrack is great. And the missions where they focus on like just hard-hitting stuff, you know, along the lines of, you know, human trafficking and the seedy underbelly, when they focus on that kind of stuff, it's far more interesting. But a lot of the other quests feel kind of uninspired fetch quests, or just like go here, fight these guys, so on and so forth. I will say though that one of the missions I started doing recently, the one where you are tasked with examining the apartment, the penthouse of the mayoral candidate. I don't remember anybody's name. That just goes to show you my level of involvement with Cyberpunk 2077 right now. But that mission was pretty decent. Like, you, at some point, you will make a discovery in that mission that's kind of really creepy, and it's moments like that that are brilliant, that I live for in that game. But you know, they're not there all the time, and so when you're in the middle of a boring mission, you just kind of want to stop playing. Whereas Ring Fit Adventures, so far, it's excellent. What else did I do? Oh, I took care of the laundry and showered, and I think I'm going to tackle some emails, and maybe we'll catch up after that. Oh yeah, I ordered a Logitech Slim Folio case for my new iPad because my old one didn't fit. So I got this used on Amazon, and unfortunately it does not work. It turns on, but when I go into the Bluetooth pairing mode, it's undiscoverable on any of my devices. So I think the Bluetooth is broken on this thing, which is too bad. So I have to return it. I don't have to make use of the return policy on Amazon very often. We'll see. Yeah, that sucks. Well, another thing is that a viewer responded to one of my videos from like many months ago, maybe like a year ago actually. It was the video that I made about my A6400 and shooting using the HLG2 profile, and yeah, I got like a legitimate question, and I think I'm going to make a response video just to kind of show how I do things now, because I don't use HLG2 anymore. And yeah, I think if you are new to YouTube, you kind of have to expect this. your videos are not going to be promoted on the YouTube website, so you're not going to get a lot of views or traffic. So it can be a year before somebody will look at your video and interact with it and submit comments or questions. You kind of have to be ready for that. So it's kind of like shouting into the void when you're making these YouTube videos, and once in a while you get an answer. But anyway, that's great because lately I've been so busy that I haven't really had time to make videos, and admittedly I also haven't had a whole lot of motivation to make any videos. But now that somebody's got a legitimate question, I feel like I have something to make a video about. I actually recorded video clips, many months ago, kind of showing the difference between shooting with picture profile off and my current S-Log2 settings, and with the intention to make a video. Oh God, the sun. Yeah, so I did that with the intention to make a video, but I never got around to it because I just don't have the motivation to. But now that somebody's asking me about my picture profiles, oh God, the sun is so bright. But yeah, now that somebody is asking me about what settings I'm using, I have the motivation to go and make that video now. So yeah. All right, I just finished attending a webinar on maxillary implants for prosthetics. Interesting talk. What should I do next? I've sent out some important emails. Oh, I guess I could finish my charting. I don't have a whole lot left to do, but I got some clinic charting I gotta do. And then maybe I'll work on that video I was talking about earlier. Keep wanting to put it off because I know that's going to be a big project, but I shouldn't put it off forever. I suppose I can always do the dishes. So it's about 7:30 p.m. now, and I've finished recording and editing that video about S-Log2, and it's been uploaded. It's live. That's great. Glad to finally scratch that project off my list, and probably gonna turn it in for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I just recorded a video of me doing some drawing. Hopefully it works out.